that wagon.
Well, that's just too bad.
I'll call Mr. Hartford. Sounds like an Indian attack. Indians, arm yourselves and get the women under cover. Where's my daughter? I haven't seen her, Mr. Hartford. Indians! Grab your guns, men! How many of them? What happened? War Eagle's Redskins attack us. The train's making a run for us. Where? My daughter. Have you seen her? She's on the train. Hey, over those barricades, men. Couple of you wheel out that old cannon. Come on! Too many men in camp. They shoot cannon. You know how they throw. Get on that Tahoe. Glad to see you. You're not hurt?
No, but I might have been killed if it hadn't been for... I owe you an apology, Mr. Ramsey.
There's no time for that. We've got to tend to our wounded, check our losses, and get this camp in order.
Right. Come on, men. Let's get going.
Mr. Ramsey, I called you a bully and a coward. I apologize. You're not a coward.
Engine raid over at the construction camp, Carter.
Oh, that's too bad. But I warned Hartford this would happen if he persisted in building his railroad through the pass. Was the railroaders wiped out, all of them?
No, they drove off the Redskins. But it leaves Hartford mighty short of workers. He sent a man over here to try to hire hands.
We're offering double pay to laborers. There's a lot of us can make some money.
Now, listen, man, listen. Now, we in Black Hawk don't have any trouble with Indians. But the minute any of you town folks take a hand in building that railroad, we're going to have War Eagle to deal with. Now, if there's any of you men that want to help with John Hartford, declare yourselves now and get out of Black Hawk. No one, eh? I thought so. Come on and have a drink, all of you. They're on me, Bob. Drinks for everybody. It's too bad that War Eagle couldn't have made a more thorough job of it.
Yeah. Hartford's likely to send to the fort for help. If he gets a cavalry troop
They're
down
not
here...
here yet. Snake Eye, you go to War Eagle's village at once. Tell him that if the soldiers come, he and his people will be destroyed. Understand?
Sure, I tell him.
Tell him he must send out war parties. Cover every trail. He must not let one white man get to the fort or the telegraph.
How?
Maybe Carter will let us have men if we agree to go around the Red Hills.
Oh, no, that'd be playing right in his hand. There are a lot of good men in Black Hawk that'd be glad to help us, but Carter's got them all buffaloed.
But you said yourself it'd be better to go around the hills.
I know I did, but our bluff's been called. Mr. Hartford, if you weaken now, they'll never let you build that railroad. Carter's behind this Indian raid, and he's been behind all the others. Now he refuses to let you have men to work the road. If you change that route by a single yard, you'll not only be playing into his hand, but admitting that Carter is, as he claims to be, the law in this territory.
All right, Jeff. I refused to listen to you before, but I'm listening now. Give your orders, and I'll back every move.
Thank you, Mr. Hartford. Jim, send Murray with an armed guard to the telegraph station at Wolf Creek. Have him wire for laborers and Fort Custer for help.
Why don't you use our wire?
Carter's got it tapped. Gets every message we send out.
Tex, stick around and keep your eyes open. I'm calling on Carter.
Now you're talking, Jeff. That's the spirit that cleaned up Dodge City.
Jeff! I want to tell you something.
We'll make it short. I'm in a hurry.
Well, I just wanted to say, Mr. Ramsey, that only a fool would go on such an errand alone.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Tex, don't let him go alone.
Is Carter around?
Yes, I think he's expecting you. Bad luck you had over at the railroad.
Tell him I'm here.
Oh, hello, Ramsey. Come in. Take a chair. Well, what can I do for you?
My foreman reports that you refused to let Black Hawk men work on the railroad. I just wanted to confirm that.
Folks in Black Hawk don't want your railroad. They're not going to risk having their scalps lifted by helping you build it. I warned you that War Eagle and his people wouldn't let you build through Hellgate Pass.
You seem pretty well informed on what War Eagle wants, Carter.
I am. His interests and mine are the same. To keep the settlers out of Red Hills and Sunset Mesa. But if Hartford will agree to build his road around the hills...
He won't. That railroad is going through Hellgate Pass in spite of you and your hired Redskins.
Hartford has already lost a lot of men and equipment. Maybe the loss of his chief engineer may make him listen to reason.
I expected a trap. That's the reason I had 2 men posted outside of that window.
That bluff's too old, Ramsey. Won't work.
Don't pull that hardware, gents. It won't be healthy. You about ready to go back to camp, Jeff?
Yes, Tex. But I don't know that there's anything to keep me around here any longer.
Boss is coming. Wish he'd send that gal back home.
Why, Tex?
Always been my experience that where there's a woman, troubles just naturally gather like ants around a sugar bowl.
Quit worrying, will you?
Oh, I don't like.
No word from Murray at Wolf Creek? You suppose he reached there?
I'm afraid not.
Indians?
Maybe. I'll take Tex and we'll try to get through. Jim!
Good morning, miss.
Good morning.
What can I do for you, Jeff?
Tex and I are going to try to make it through to the telegraph station in Wolf Creek. Take charge of things when we get back.
Dad, I'm going with them.
What do you think, Jeff?
Well, this is a dangerous mission, Mr. Hartford. We can't be bothered with a girl.
Oh, please, Mr. Ramsey. My horse hasn't been exercised since I got here. Just the first mile or 2.
Will you turn back when I tell you to?
I promise.
All right. We won't take her very far, Mr. Hartford. I'm riding out to Hacienda. I'll be back this afternoon.
Better take the boys with you. Remember, War Eagle's men have orders to kill any white man riding along the trails.
They won't dare attack me. War Eagle's my friend.
War Eagle may be your friend, but to those cutthroat bucks of his, you're just another white man with hair worth lifting.
I can take care of myself.
Well, it's as far as you go.
All right. Oh, this is beautiful country. Where is this wonderful Sunset Mesa that I hear so much about?
Lies just beyond that next range, but Forget about that now and head back to camp.
I'm on my way. Here, drink this.
Thanks, young lady. Where'd you come from?
Well, never mind about that. Let's take care of this wound.
No, I can carry a slug without
Will you
it.
take a hold, please?
Playing nurse, eh?
No.
Well, don't run away. I don't even know your name.
I'll get you a horse.
Well, wait.
You need a doctor. I'll get to one quick.
All of them, Tex?
All but one. Reckon the Indians took him alive.
Poor devil.
Well, we can't send that telegram now.
Well, I guess all we can do is bury those poor boys. Come on.
Snake Eye says Tex and Ramsey have gone to Fort Custer.
Good. And I'm throwing a big jamboree at the Silver Dollar tonight.
Then you want Rita to get busy.
That's right. Tell her and the other girls to go over to the railroad camp and invite all the men over for free drinks and dances. While they're enjoying themselves, we'll take over the work train. Give me the same. I'll draw first.
Where are all the men, Bill? All the bunkhouses are empty. They rode over to Black Hawk. Big jamboree at the Silver Dollar. What'd you let them go for? Don't you know we have to be on the lookout for Indians? Shucks. Indians don't attack at night. Yeah? Well, we're not taking any chances. I'll go get them.
I never saw a fellow worry so much about Indians in my life.
I got aces and queens.
Now tell me, what did this wounded man look like?
Well, he was tall and very attractive. But I hope he got to a doctor.
Mr. Hartford, the camp is deserted.
What's that? Where are the men?
At a shindig over at the Silver Dollar. I'm going after them.
If this is a trick of Carter's, we'll need Jeff. Ride over to Wolf Creek and get him.
Yes, sir.
My idea of thumping is a rare and tearing stout. So step up and get it, boys. The drinks are on the house.
How am I doing, King?
Well, how are you doing?
Swell. This bunch won't go home until they're dragged out by the heels.
Fine. Keep them interested.
Come on, bartender, shut 'em up for the
Hey, Jeff, the men have all left camp and gone to Black Hawk.
What?
Yeah.
Tell me about it on the way.
We'll fix the rails so the train jumps the track here.
That'll swing it over the brink to the canyon.
Snake Eye, you and Blade handle the engine, and don't forget to jump.
Oh, will you jump?
Now hurry it up, boys. We gotta be in town before daylight.
One car.
Give me 3. I'll call it. What do you got?
Jack's up.
Doggone it, this isn't any fun. Why can't we all go over to Black Hawk?
Yeah, let's play one more round, and then we'll go over to Black Hawk. How about it? What do you say?
Max, Logan, get horses. Follow. We take train. Go.
Dad! The work train's moving.
They must be stealing it.
They're Indians.
Indians don't drive locomotives.
We've got to get help. I'm going to town for the men.
You stay where you are.
They're stealing the work train.
Jim, head for town and get the men.
Jim, they've stolen the train. I'm going to town for the men.
You can't go in that dive. I'll bring them in.
Where's Jeff?
He's gone after the train. Now get back to camp.